Last time on my Pokemon anime journey, I registered for the PWC, got entered into the normal class, and had my first PWC battle against my old rival Jaleel and his powerful Infernape. Now it's time to continue my journey with some more normal class battles. Who will I battle this time around, and how will those battles play out? Find out right now and subscribe for more videos. As I continue my training for the PWC, I quickly get challenged to my next battle. My Rotom phone shows me that my next battle is surprisingly going to be against Veilstone City's gym leader, Maylene. I wasn't expecting to be going up against the gym leader again so soon, but this will make for a great battle, so I'm pumped. When I arrive at the Veilstone gym, Maylene greets me at the entrance. She said how she wanted to see firsthand how strong I've gotten since I'm now Sinnoh's champion, and I even won the Galarian Star tournament. We head to the gym battlefield to begin our one-on-one battle.
Alright Blaze, get ready! This may be the normal class, but I'll show you firsthand what kind of trainers you'll encounter in this tournament. Alright Lucario, come on out!
Lucario, good to see you again. I wouldn't have expected any other Pokemon. But now, here's mine. Magmortar, showtime! Magmortar, let's show them your fiery spirit.
Lucario, let's show them the power of our bond.
I have Magmortar start off with Flamethrower, but Maylene has Lucario dodge it. She fires off Aura Sphere, which Magmortar knocks back with Brick Break, right back at Lucario. But Maylene also knocks it back at me using Bone Rush. Magmortar and Lucario then have a volley knocking the Aura Sphere back and forth until I come up with an idea, that is. Magmortar knocks back Aura Sphere again, but then I have it engulf the attack in Flamethrower to make a powerful combination. Lucario tries to defend with Bone Rush, but the defense is broken and it sustains heavy damage.
Wow, Blaze, that was a pretty good combination. You've definitely gotten stronger since you first challenged me way back when, but so have we.
She then raises her shirt a little to reveal a keystone contained within her belt.
Keystone, transcend our aura and give our strength a new form. Lucario, Mega Evolve!
Seems like during my travels, Maylene has mastered Mega Evolution with her Lucario. She mentions how she did some traveling of her own and went to train with Karina in Shalor City. Maylene then has Lucario use close combat and it's super strong. Magmortar took a big hit, but it's fine. Magmortar attacks with Flamethrower and Lucario spins its Bone Rush in its hand to completely deflect the attack.
Lucario, Aura Sphere!
It fires off Aura Sphere and Magmortar makes a defense using Rock Tomb. Aura Sphere destroys it and then Magmortar seems to have disappeared, but Magmortar uses it as a cover so it could get above Lucario. Now from above, Magmortar fires off Flamethrower, but Lucario uses Metal Claw to slice through it. Magmortar uses Brick Break and Lucario meets it head on with Metal Claw. Magmortar stumbles a bit, but then Lucario gets inflicted with a lethal burn as its Flame Body ability has been activated. Lucario uses close combat and Magmortar uses Brick Break, but Lucario dodges and deals a direct hit, but its burn keeps dealing more damage, forcing Lucario to take a knee. I quickly have it use Rock Tomb to trap Lucario, immobilizing Lucario. Then I have it use Rest to regain some much needed energy, but Maylene has the idea to have Lucario use Aura Sphere to escape the Rock Tomb, but by that time, Magmortar has woken up. Maylene orders Lucario to use Bone Rush and I have Magmortar use Brick Break. The two Pokemon go back and forth exchanging blows, both Pokemon taking heavy damage, with Lucario still having the burn and Bone Rush being super effective on Magmortar. Come on Magmortar, you can do it! Magmortar listens to my voice and delivers a strong hit to Lucario to create some distance between them. Now's my chance. Magmortar, let's do it! Use Flamethrower, Supercharge! The attack makes direct contact and the flames and intensity are too much for Lucario and it is knocked out. It reverts to its normal form and is unable to battle. With that, I've won my first battle in the normal class.
That was a great battle, Blaze! You came up with some really good strategies to overcome Mega Lucario and I, but remember, this is just the beginning. There's plenty of trainers stronger than me that'll be tougher to defeat, so be ready. But I'm sure you'll do fine. Right, Lucario?
Lucario smiles in agreement. Thanks, Maylene. We'll keep getting stronger and be in the finals before you know it.
That's the spirit. Best wishes, Blaze.
We go our separate ways and I leave Veilstone City, thinking about how one of my first opponents already used Mega Evolution. I'll need to bring my A game if I want to win the whole thing. It's only going to get tougher from here. As I continue training, I receive my next invitation. It's from Fantina, the Harlem City Gym Leader. Wow, 2 gym leaders back to back. I head to her gym and am greeted by the Ghost-type specialist.
Très magnifique, Monsieur Blaze. It's been quite some time since I've seen you. Seems like you've grown a lot.
Thanks, Fantina. It's good to see you. I wasn't expecting you to challenge me, but I'm glad you did. Let's see how much stronger your ghost types have gotten.
Très bien. To the battle stage.
We head to the battlefield, and this battle will actually be a 2v2 this time.
Miss Magius, I need your help, s'il vous plaît.
Toxtricity, it's showtime! I start by having Toxtricity use its signature overdrive attack, but Miss Magius dodges with Phantom Force. It strikes Toxtricity from behind, but I smirk as I see it take some physical damage, which confuses Fantina. I then have it use Payback to deal double the damage I just took from Phantom Force. The dark energy of the attack knocks Miss Magius to the ground. It gets back up and fires off Shadow Ball. I counter with Boom Burst, and even though it won't affect Miss Magius, it works in cancelling out the Shadow Ball. Miss Magius uses Dark Pulse, and I counter with Overdrive. The attacks collide and both Pokemon are blown back. Miss Magius then lands a direct hit with Dazzling Gleam, and then immediately uses Phantom Force like before. It strikes Toxtricity from behind and sends it flying, but I have Toxtricity fire off Payback from mid-air and knock Miss Magius to the ground. Toxtricity lands to the ground and tries to get up, but it doesn't have enough strength. The battle ends in a draw. Miss Magius is as strong as ever.
And your Toxtricity is quite strong too. But for my next Pokemon, I'm sure you remember this one. Drifblim, I need your help, s'il vous plaît.
So it's Drifblim, huh? Alright, Gliscor, I choose you! Drifblim starts off with Shadow Ball, and Gliscor charges in with X-Scissor, breaking through the Shadow Ball. It then lands a direct, super effective hit with Night Slash. I have Gliscor use Night Slash again, but Drifblim uses Psychic to stop it dead in its tracks and slam it to the ground. She follows up with Will-O-Wisp and inflicts a painful burn onto Gliscor. I have it fly up and use Acrobatics. Using some of its own ghostly movements, Drifblim can't keep track of Gliscor, and it lands several direct hits. Drifblim recovers and then uses Psychic to stop Gliscor from moving again, but this time she follows up with Hex, which does big damage since Gliscor is burned. However, I come up with an idea. Gliscor, why don't we wrap this up, huh? It flies back into the air and uses Acrobatics to confuse Drifblim again. Then it uses Acrobatics to get behind Drifblim and attack from behind with Fire Fang. The attack lands and inflicts a burn onto Drifblim. As it slowly descends to the ground, Fantina has it fire off Shadow Ball. Gliscor flies around it to dodge the attack. Alright Gliscor, let's finish this off with Night Slash! The defenseless Drifblim is struck with Night Slash, and Gliscor slams it into the ground. When the dust clears, Drifblim is unable to battle, making me the victor.
Très bien! What a magnificent battle! With battling tactics like that, you'll reach the great class in no time.
Thanks, Fantina. I'll be sure to keep working hard with my Pokemon. Gliscor smiles and jumps on me as it's so happy that we won. As the journey continues, me and my Pokemon are training on Route 201 outside of Sand Gem Town. We finish training and head to the Pokemon Center, where I receive a battle request from the Galar region. The challenger is actually Nessa, but isn't she the water-type gym leader of that region? Guess we're battling 3 gym leaders in a row, so now it's off to the Galar region. We arrive in Hulberry and head to the gym, but on the way there I bump into an Alolan Raichu on the sidewalk and get knocked to the ground. I get up and a girl runs over to get her Raichu.
Raichu, slow down! Oh no, I am so sorry about my Raichu. She tends to get excited. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine, no worries. Your Raichu seems full of energy.
Well, thank you. I just wish you would tone it down a bit sometimes. Hehe. I'm Nessa, by the way. Nice to meet you.
The name's Blaze. Wait, did you say Nessa?
Yeah, I can understand your confusion. You were probably looking for my cousin Nessa, the Hulberry Gym Leader. We share the same name even though we're cousins, so when most people hear Nessa, they typically don't think of me right away.
So then you're my opponent?
I sure am, and I got 2 Pokemon ready to go.
Awesome, can't wait. But how about a warm-up before our official battle? I want to see how strong that Raichu of yours is.
Sure, why not?
We head over to the Hulberry Lighthouse to begin our battle.
Raichu, let's do our best.
Toxtricity, I choose you! It's a battle between 2 electric types. Raichu starts off with Fake Out, landing the first hit. She then follows this up with Nasty Plot. I have Toxtricity use Boom Burst to knock back Raichu. She uses Psychic and this immobilizes Toxtricity and slams it into the ground, dealing big damage. I use Overdrive, but it doesn't do too much, and then Raichu uses another Nasty Plot. So I counter with Sludge Wave, which ends up poisoning Raichu. Raichu uses Psychic again and causes Toxtricity to stumble, but the ongoing effects of the poison are making Raichu more and more exhausted. So Nessa has Raichu getting close to use Draining Kiss to regain some health, but this will end up costing Nessa big time. I smirk and this confuses Nessa. This is where it ends. Toxtricity, use Payback!
What?
A dark aura builds up around Toxtricity and it fires that energy at Raichu to deal double the damage back at it. With all that power, it's able to knock out Raichu.
Raichu, are you okay? You did your best. Get a good rest. Great battle, Blaze! I had fun! But why don't we get to our real battle? We can battle in the Hulberry Stadium. I'm sure my cousin wouldn't mind hosting an official PWC battle. Let's go!
So we make our way to Hulberry Stadium where Gym Leader Nessa greets us when we get inside. We get permission to use the gym for our battle and are escorted to the gym battlefield. Nessa says she'll serve as the referee. This battle will be a 2v2, and since we're in Galar, this will be my first time I'll be able to Gigantamax since my battle with Raph.
Alright, Blaze, here we go! Me and my Pokemon has been waiting for this. Watch closely, cause we've trained a lot. Ferrothorn, I choose you!
Let's see how strong your Pokemon are. Torterra, come on out! Looks like the first matchup will be a clash of grass types. Ferrothorn starts off with Spike, setting up an entry hazard on the field. 2 can play at that game, so Torterra uses Stealth Rock, setting up its own entry hazard. Ferrothorn then uses Gyro Ball to land a hit on Torterra. This move actually does extra damage as it's revealed that its ability is Iron Barbs. With Torterra recovering from the attack, Ferrothorn goes for Leech Seed. This begins sapping Torterra of its energy. I have Torterra use Stone Edge, but Ferrothorn defends with Protect. As soon as Protect goes down, I have Torterra use Earth Power, and this lands a direct blow. With Ferrothorn Airborne, Torterra uses Stone Edge and knocks out Ferrothorn.
Ferrothorn is unable to battle. Torterra is the winner. Ferrothorn, return. You battle well. Okay, Cinderace, you're up!
Cinderace hits the field and takes damage from Stealth Rock. Since I'm now at a type disadvantage, even having Stone Edge and Earth Power, I return Torterra and send out Lapras. Lapras then takes damage from Spikes. I have Lapras fire off Water Pulse and Cinderace counters with Pyro Ball. In the middle of the explosion, Cinderace uses High Jump Kick and gives no time for me and Lapras to counter. That Cinderace is fast, and I'm gonna need a way to deal with that. Alright Lapras, time to fix up the battlefield! Use Ice Beam! Lapras then covers the entire gym battlefield in a layer of ice using Ice Beam. This causes Cinderace to begin slipping off balance until it regains its footing. Now use Mist! A thick mist surrounds the battlefield.
Oh man, I can't see a thing.
Get ready, Nessa. This is our signature attack and hardly any trainer can overcome it. Now Lapras, use Water Pulse! Lapras then begins sliding around the battlefield, launching Water Pulse attacks from all directions. With Cinderace unable to see, it can't really dodge the attacks. Cinderace is taking heavy damage from the Water Pulse attacks, but Nessa gets an idea and has Cinderace jump incredibly high into the air.
Cinderace, use Pyro Ball on the battlefield!
Cinderace uses this attack to completely melt the ice on the battlefield and evaporate the mist as well, revealing Lapras and stopping it from sliding freely. That was pretty clever. I have Lapras launch another Water Pulse attack, but Nessa counters with High Jump Kick, which rips through Water Pulse and strikes Lapras, knocking it out.
Lapras is unable to battle. Cinderace is the winner.
I return Lapras and thank it for its great battling. I send Torterra back out and it takes the damage from Spikes as well. I attempt to use Earth Power, but Cinderace lands Sucker Punch before I can even attack. I then follow up with Earth Power again, and it hits Cinderace this time. But it doesn't do as much damage as I thought it should have. Cinderace seems almost completely fine. What? That should have blown Cinderace away, but it's still standing there.
First time witnessing the Libero ability?
Libero?
The Libero ability allows Cinderace to become the same type as the move it's using.
Now this is troublesome as I've never dealt with this ability before. I have Torterra use Leaf Storm, but Cinderace counters with Pyro Ball to burn up all the leaves and make it a fire type again. Having cancelled my attack, it's time for this battle to heat up. Nessa returns Cinderace and Gigantamaxes it. This is my first Gigantamax opponent in the PWC and it's quite a strong opponent, being even worse since I'm at a type disadvantage. Cinderace is imposing and I have Torterra use Earth Power, but with the boost in power from Gigantamaxing, Cinderace barely felt that attack.
Cinderace, let's show him your power! Use G-Max Fireball!
Quick Torterra, protect yourself with Stone Edge! As Cinderace fires off its Fireball attack, Stone Pillars surround Torterra so it can brace for impact. But the force of the Fireball is just too much and breaks through Stone Edge, heavily damaging Torterra. Torterra's taking some real bad damage. We've got to finish this soon. We're not done yet, Torterra. We'll get stronger and stronger, so let's win this! The bond between me and Torterra begins to manifest as we become more connected, and this causes Gigantamax energy to surround Torterra, and it becomes Gigantamax Torterra. Everyone is shocked by this, since I didn't need to return Torterra to its Pokeball to Gigantamax it. Now the battle is at its climax, and Nessa has Cinderace use Max Knuckle. I have Torterra use Max Rockfall to defend. Max Knuckle breaks through the rock wall, and the aftermath of Max Rockfall creates a mighty sandstorm that damages Cinderace. I have Torterra use Max Quake, and with its final G-Max move, Cinderace fires G-Max Fireball into the ground to subdue the damage from Max Quake. Cinderace then returns to normal, and for its final G-Max move, I have Torterra use Max Overgrow, which lands an overwhelming hit against Cinderace, while also allowing Torterra to recover some stamina as well. Torterra returns to normal size. Torterra then uses Stone Edge, and Cinderace counters with High Jump Kick to break it, but this results in Cinderace also taking a little damage as well since Cinderace is reaching its limits. Nessa orders another High Jump Kick, but Cinderace stumbles a bit trying to attack, so I have Torterra fire off a powerful grassy terrain boosted Leaf Storm against Cinderace. This attack finishes the battle.
Cinderace is unable to battle, so the winner is Torterra, which means the victor is Blaze. Man, Blaze, that was one heck of a battle. I thought I had you for a minute, but Gigantamaxing Torterra like that? I didn't know any Pokemon from Sinnoh could Gigantamax. I had a lot of fun, so thank you.
I can say the same here. Your Pokemon are super strong. You definitely could have won. Had me sweating for sure. Me and Torterra still have a lot of work to do. But thanks for a great battle.
That's the spirit, you two. Keep training and getting stronger, and you'll both reach new heights with your Pokemon. And little cuz, if you and your Pokemon keep going on the path you are now, maybe one day you can even take over the gym for me. Really? Oh, thanks! One day we'll show our full strength. And Blaze, I hope we can make it further up to the ranks in the PWC. Me and my Pokemon will be cheering you on.
Thanks so much, we'll do our best. I leave the gym, and with another battle under my belt, my climb to the top of the PWC continues as I look forward to continuing my training and my next normal class battle. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to click the video on screen to see part 1 if you haven't already, and be sure to subscribe for more videos like this. Until next time, Pokemon Champions, train hard, and I'll catch you guys later.